Is your scooter sounding like this? Well, fix it now and make it sound like this. Well, you might be thinking, what difference does the sound make? Well, first of all, it could be a safety issue, and also, is that not the most satisfying sound you have ever heard? Let's get to it. Alright, so for this, we are only going to need one tool, Allen keys. Any Allen keys are fine. If you have one of these, perfect. You may not need to take your whole scooter apart for this, depending on what is making that terrible noise. So, what I always do, and what you should do, is always check the wheels first. You have to tighten the axle in order to get rid of that noise. Same for the back wheel. Now if your scooter is still making that ugly noise, here's what you're going to need to do. Loosen up these clamp bolts until they completely come off. Once that is done, you're gonna stomp on your deck and take off the bars. All of that was just to get to this bolt. Now we just tighten it. Now something that's really important at this stage is not to tighten your fork too much. You can check it out on my previous video on how to grease a headset, that if you want your scooter to spin faster, you cannot tighten it too much. Otherwise, your scooter will not spin fast enough. Just for a quick test, you can do a drop test to see how your scooter is sounding right now. That sounds pretty dull to me. Now we put the bars back on. The way we do this is pretty much exactly how we took it apart. So, we're gonna grab the bars, feed them onto the fork, make sure that the wheel is straight, make sure that the clamp is straight. Take these two bolts and screw them back into the clamp. Make sure that you tighten them nice and firmly so that it doesn't make that rattling noise. Now there is one part that I still haven't covered, and that is the brake. And that's because many scooters have many different brakes. The way mine works is I have two bolts right there, which I can just tighten in order to tighten my brake. But there's a lot of scooters where their bolts are underneath their grip tape, or it's just all the way inside, or you can't even tighten the brake at all. So if your scooter is one of those scooters, I'm sorry, but you might not be able to get that sound, or you just need to upgrade your scooter. Now your scooter should sound like this. Now that your scooter is sounding perfect, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe to Scooter X.